Now, the likes of Destination Westport were mentioned earlier, and they're very important as well to the whole organisation of Westport Tidy Towns. And Joe Malley, the chairperson of Destination Westport, is here. He's going to say a couple of words because they sponsor some of the awards at the residential area. So, Joe, you're on.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, folks. You're all very welcome. I'm not going to keep you too long. I think you've covered a few of the notes that I have made here. But just to give you, for those of you who are not familiar with Destination Westport, just to give you a little bit of a background to it. Destination Westport is in existence about 13 years, and it just came up with the hoteliers. All the hotel owners came together, and we just said it's a bit like the community spirit that's in Westport, which is great. We came together and we sat around the table and we said, look, let's stop fighting against each other for getting people into different hotels. Let's start marketing Westport as a destination for people to come to, and then when we get them here, we can fight for them then. So that's basically where it came from. And what happened was we put money into each hotel, put money in per bedroom, and we got funds there in place. And we went to the likes of the council, and we went to the Fáilte Ireland, and we got more money to put, they backed to see what we were doing, and they liked it, and they matched some of the funds that we had. So it gave us a bigger spend for marketing Westport. So that's how it started off. We started marketing Westport. We handed it over to our marketing committee. Like each hotel has their own marketing personnel, and Dermot here behind me is the chairperson of that this year, and they're equipped with all the tools and where we're going to market and how we're going to market it. So since our existence, we envisaged that we've spent over 3.5 million on marketing budget in Westport for over that number of years, and that's growing year on year. And it's not alone only made up of the hoteliers, it's made up of all the providers, adventure providers, some of the B&Bs, all the business people. The more people that's involved in it, the better for us, because the more things we can market and we can share. And Tidy Towns play a huge part in that for us as a marketing tool. And on behalf of the committee of Destination Westport, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Edna Larkin and her team for all the hard work you've done in the last year and the number of years. And I'd also like to praise all involved, particularly the committee, the County Council, TUS, CE, and all the volunteers, and the Chamber of Commerce, of course, for all the hard work that's done. The Tidy Towns chairperson, Edna, we're sad to see you go, but I think you're handed into a very capable man there with Liam, and I'd like to wish you luck and look forward to working with you this year. And take this opportunity to thank you for all the hard work you've done. Also, Karen is moving aside. I'm just stepping down. It's moving aside, and I'd like to welcome Claude Kenny. I think that's taking over the new role of secretary. I'd like to wish you luck in that. And I have been in contact with Karen. She keeps me on my toes every now and again. I get the emails and I get the phone calls from her on different things. And I think it's a sad loss, but well done, Karen, for all the hard work. Look, it has been another fantastic year for Tidy Towns, which what you have won, you know what I mean, you have the Ireland's largest tidy town, you have the Northwest and the West Regional Awards, the Best County Award, the Gold Medal Award as well, and gain of 6 points on last year, and I think that's tremendous, and that has to be really recognised and applauded, because it's a huge ask at the way the competition has gone. So very well done on that. And like the Westport, also the Westport Junior Tidy Towns Award, which the Community Climate Action Award, that's super. So it is. It's great to see the juniors getting involved in such a project like this. And also, I suppose, to put the icing on the cake, Pat Scahill awarded the Super Value Community Hero Award. Well done, Pat. I do see you there in the morning and late at night out there, working, and I think it couldn't be more better deserved to go to the likes of yourself. And I know there's a lot of other people who might go to So I'd like to give a huge thank you to all the volunteers on the ground that do all the hard work and picking the rubbish and getting out there every morning from early morning to late at night. And I want them all to know that their hard work is very much appreciated from our organisation. And I'm delighted that the people of Westport take such pride in the appearance of Westport, because it is a passionate thing for, I think, the people of Westport and the people that's here and the surrounding area, and I think I want to acknowledge that. All of these awards contribute greatly to driving Westport as a fantastic destination and a place to live. Whether they're big or small awards that comes to Westport, they're all testament to our town, and they're all great for us. By winning awards, Tidy Towns competition, it gives Westport a greater marketing tool and allows us as a destination, Westport, to promote it with great confidence. And let's be realistic, people want to come to a town that's tidy. You know, we have a lot of hotels in Westport, a lot of bedrooms with B&Bs and everything, and people want to come to a nice, clean, safe environment town. And that is the message that we're getting back, and it's great that we can promote that to our promotional tools with confidence and know that we can deliver on that. So a huge thank you to that. So it's just, I suppose you were talking there about Simon Ball, and I'll just give you a little story, and this is, I know how he is passionate about it. There was Simon, you might kill me now for saying this, but it just shows you the community spirit. When it was one Sunday morning, I don't know, was it a bank holiday weekend or what, it was about 9:30 or 10 o'clock, and I get this phone call, and I seen the county council number coming up, and I was like, who's this ringing me? Is there something wrong, or is there something like? So next thing, it's good morning, and it's Simon on the phone, and he's like, Cozy Joe. He called me Cozy Joe anyway, and he's like, I'm after walking up the street and after seeing a massive big pint of Guinness stuck to a tree outside your pub. Now, I didn't know that the pint of Guinness was outside it, but it was a marketing tool that one of the managers has put out. But he took it, he was there in the morning checking the town, and he seen this thing that looked totally out of character, made it his business to ring me and got rid of the thing, and we haven't seen it since, Simon, and you won't see it since. But you know, you can take that how you like it, but I took it as, you know, I didn't mind. It was totally out of character. It was one of the managers that put it out, but that's the community spirit, and I didn't get offended by it. And I don't think a lot of people in Westport does, because they know the drive that everyone has and that where you want to get to. So Simon, fair play to you. You're keeping an eye on all that stuff. But it's everyone that has to keep. And one promise I will make. I know you have Etna. You did mention it there about the publicans. Like, I'm a publican in Westport, and I will give this commitment here when I'm on stage. Is that Westport will be the main sponsors again next year in 2018 for the prizes and stuff like that. So we are going to commit to that again. And I would like to wish you continued success into the future, and look forward to working together with you. And a big well done, and good luck in your year ahead. And thank you very much. I believe I have a few awards to announce, or a few. Would that be right? Yeah, I think I have them here. 15 house category goes to Boffin Street Lower. And the runner-up in the over 15 house category is Clearview and the Moorings. And the winner of the over 15 houses category is Westlands Upper. So well done, all ye, and the best of luck into the next year. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joe.